Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' It's D. About to react to this video by B with a T. It's titled Cardi B and Raymonte, is that how you pronounce it? Have words after he called her out for being ghetto. And Ice Spice gets dragged. Is this the nigga from TikTok? I'm pretty sure this is him from TikTok. Cardi B, you going back and forth with somebody from TikTok just because they have an opinion on you? Once again, she's lurking these social media streets and getting mad at other people's opinion of her. And on top of that, haven't you admitted that you ghetto? Don't you revel in the fact that you ghetto, you ratchet, you a hood bitch? I'm so confused. Why would you get mad at that? You're a self-proclaimed ghetto chick. That's what you always say. What are we talking about? And we'll see why Icy Spicy getting dragged. Let's watch.
You guys, so Cardi B went back and forth with TikToker Raymonte on Twitter after he tried to utilize her name to make a point about him feeling like he's being treated unfairly because of his race.
So I wasn't going to talk about this anymore because it was like, y'all know I don't like to drag things out. But the videos y'all keep saying, I'm ghetto and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it throws me off because none of my videos am I walking up to people selling them empty. They purse, give me everything you got. I don't think I'm as ghetto as everyone tries to make it seem. And what bothers me as a black person, you guys say that I'm ghetto, but Cardi B, who doesn't look like a visible black woman to me, and this is no shade to you, Cardi B. This is no shade. This is just literally a fact. And we're speaking on colorism and all those type of things. She is very, very ghetto. She's way ghettoer than me. She's way hooder, gangster, greasy with me. She was outside with the damn Bloods. And y'all don't say that this lady is ghetto. Y'all don't say that she is marketable. It feels like
Yes, we do. People do say she ghetto. What are we talking about? And what's wrong with being ghetto? It is what it is. I'm ghetto. It's fine. And, you know, it's a spectrum. Some people are a lot more ghetto than others. But there's nothing wrong with, you know, being ghetto. I don't think that's a derogatory term. People can use it in that type of way, but, you know, fuck them. If that's how they want to use it, who cares? Like, stand in your shit. It is what it is. When you grow up in a certain area, you're a product of your environment. And, you know, the way that you speak, the way that you carry yourself, it can come across ghetto, you know, at times. It is what it is. And I would classify you as a little ghetto. What are we talking about? So why are you getting pressed by that? You and Cardi need to go somewhere. What are y'all talking about? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being called ghetto, in my personal opinion. But it is what it is. You're not posh. You're not, what is the opposite of ghetto? Whatever that is, you're not it. And that's such cap. Everybody calls Cardi B ghetto. I don't know nobody who doesn't think of her as ghetto.
everyone can be ghetto and black besides ghetto and black people. And again, no shade to you, Cardi B. I'm just doing a comparison. My content has always been uplifting women. I've always said so many things about women, like to encourage them and be amazing. And I might make a little joke about a relationship or a boy or something like that. And I might say, bitch, but that'll make me a fucking gangster thug psycho, man.
So this led to Cardi B calling him out on Twitter because she didn't like the fact that he used her name to compare anything.
Cardi.
So she reposted the video I just showed y'all on her Twitter, and she said it's crazy because...
Where is the music, girl? Shut up. Shut up. I don't even want to read this. I don't care. Why do you care? He made a random ass TikTok. Why did you even need to respond? This is so goofy. Who cares? This is so insignificant. What? And he even said no shade, no shade. I can tell he's just trying to make a point, even though I don't agree with his point because it's cap. I don't agree at all, but sure, he's trying his best to make a point, and he brought your name into it. So what? And now you write this fucking dissertation, girl.
When I became famous,
is she ever gonna stop this? This is wild. This is crazy. Are you ever going to just let shit go and move on and focus on more important things? Your eyes is glued to social media and everybody who has something to say about you. That is crazy to me. Even me, a nobody, I came across your feed somehow. And you gave that attention. I don't understand it.
I'm ghetto, talk ish about my accent, call me dumb because the way I speak, say I got no clout, talk about my teeth, my braids, my 2 buns, and to this day, no matter what I accomplish, I still get called a stripper, all because I'm from the ghetto. People misinterpret me because apparently I'm loud and ghetto till this day, call me a hood rat and all. When I sat down with Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, they call me a ghetto stripper. Why is it that y'all gotta use me to make y'all comparisons? Cause y'all only see the glory, but not when I get dragged 24/7. Leave me the F alone, out of y'all BS. And he responded and said, girl, why are you getting so mad at the comparison? I'm saying you are successful and reach heights that visibly black people, ghetto people have a harder time reaching. They act just like you. I'm not saying you don't deserve success or how you act is bad. I'm saying that if someone that was my color or darker acts the same way, we will never receive the same awards or love. You're being very dense. Sukiana, Sexy Red, the City Girls, the list goes on. You've had major campaigns that ghetto black women and men like me would never get. It's deeper conversation. I'm not trying to...
Okay, he's making way more of a point here. Because that ain't what he initially said in the TikTok. He said that nobody calls her ghetto, when they definitely do. But, okay, he's going deeper into it, and he is articulating himself a bit better here. But, both of y'all shut up. Because who cares?
Binge it all. To not think you have it easier to be seen as marketable because you're lighter is crazy. And Cardi said, that's not what you said. You said nobody called me ghetto, and now you moving the goalposts. You know why I'm at where I'm at right now? Because I took all those no's and recognized what I had to change. I had to change the way I talk, the way I act, and the way I respond and how I present myself.
Girl, no,
you're ignoring all of that and
for
playing the color card because you don't like me, and it's
not the color card.
You using all these other women. Sexy Red is making bangers and on tour with Drake. I bet money she's gonna win Female Rapper of the Year because she's grinding and working hard and not letting people call her ghetto distract her from the top. So miss me with that. And Raymonte said, who doesn't like you when you're on the timeline saying you don't want to be here? I sent you something very heartfelt and we had an amazing exchange and I thought we were good. You think I don't like you because I like another woman? And that's not the case at all. This ain't no stand-ish. And Cardi said, are we on the timeline or in the DMs? We were talking in the DMs and now you're back on the timeline. You can't gaslight me and I won't let you confuse people by bringing up things that are irrelevant to the initial discussion. You say people never call me ghetto. I responded showing how I've always been called ghetto. And now you're bringing up stand-ish. It's none of that. I'm just sick of people being comfortable with race baiting when it comes to me. And it's plenty of men you could have compared yourself to, but you got it. And Raymonte said, you saying I'm using other women when me and you had our talk months ago. And you said, why don't I call Ice Spice a Mexican? You bringing up other people, not me. I'm not bringing in any other women in this. I think y'all are all great. It wasn't to offend or hurt you in any shape or form. And Cardi said, same reason why you feel comfortable calling me a Mexican when I'm Dominican. And I asked you why you feel comfortable calling me a Mexican when Ice, Jarrell Jerome, Zoe Saldana are all Dominicans. And you don't do that to them. You do it to me because you know that's what people use to hurt me. Same way as you used my name in that video knowing exactly what you were doing. And he said, all I was trying to say is that her being ghetto or getting called ghetto doesn't hinder her career. Essence wrote an article and asked why my viral birthday trip was not sponsored by any brands. And y'all said it was because I'm ghetto and I'm not marketable. So I'm giving an example of another person who is ghetto that has reached a high level of success. It didn't hinder her, so why should it hinder me? That's all. Didn't mean to offend her or get her dragged. I used her as an example because her ghetto ratchetness is what helped propel her career. It was called being relatable. This is not no stand Twitter-ish. This is real life politics within the black community and entertainment industry. I'm so confused on why I'm getting so much hate. And
I do agree with what he's saying, though. He's definitely making some valid points, for sure, because it is definitely more marketable for lighter skinned people to be ratchet and non-black people to be ratchet. Bretman Rock, I bring him up a lot, and I love Bretman. Okay, I've reacted to Bretman several times. I think he's funny, but let's be fucking clear. Whatever, I've said it many times, and I'll repeat my goddamn self. I've said it so many times, but I agree with him. But that's not what he initially said. So yeah.
Cardi ended it by saying, here's my advice to you, Raymonte. It takes time. Right now, I get brand deals for over $5 million for a campaign. I got social media famous in 2014. My first brand deal from Fashion Nova was in 2016 and $200 a post. You can reach any heights, no matter how ghetto or where you come from. Just remember the key is to be patient and be humble. Blessings. Now, even though that ended on a mature note, this caused a domino effect. Now, Kim Barbie tried to take up for Cardi B because those two are really close, and him and Raymonte ended up getting into it. So he said they really all do be in the DMs, but on Twitter giving shows. Put us in the group chat at this point. And Raymonte responded and said, boy, I would beat the F out of you.
This is why people call you ghetto, Raymonte. This is why. So I don't understand what you don't understand about that label.
literally will make you uglier than you already are, B.
Oh.
And Ken said, LOL, clock it in for your second act, huh? I'm not going back and forth on Twitter. If you really got a problem when you see me, you know what to do. Simple. And also because of that conversation, Ice Spice is getting dragged by the barbs. Now, when Cardi B brought up Ice Spice's name in that conversation with Raymonte, Ice Spice responded. She said, no offense, Barty, it's because I have a Dominican parent and a black one. And Cardi said, I think there might be some confusion on what was said. I asked why he feels so comfortable calling me a Mexican. I have no Mexican parents. My mom is Trinidadian. She came out of a whole black woman. My father is Dominican. I'm Dominican just like you. I also use other Dominicans as an example because, as you should know, a lot of times we get clustered into one because of language. Also, can you send me that pic you took of me with your camera from Vanity Fair? Thank you. And that's exactly what Ice did. She posted it on her Twitter and it had the barbs going crazy. They did not like that at all.
Let me see.
So these are the two photos that she posted on her page with the caption, De lo mío. Now, I'm not fluent in Spanish, okay? No hablo español. I speak mucho poquito, okay? Not a lot, not a lot. But I looked it up and it said that it meant one of mine, which is something that you used to say a close friend or family, somebody that you're close with. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all please feel free to correct me in the comments. But the barbs been going in on Cardi B and Ice Spice because y'all know how the barbs are behind Nicki. They don't like to see anybody who was cool with Nicki be cool with her ops. But I do want to know what you guys feel about
childish. That girl can take pictures with whoever she wants to. It's not that deep. Yeah, I said everything I had to say, child. I'm just tired of the back and forth antics that Cardi B engages in online. Like, will she ever stop? Will you ever know peace, child? This is not making you happy. It's not. This is why you be so upset. And, you know, you've made the comments that you've made in the past. I'm not going to repeat them. But, you know, he actually touched on it a little bit in this video. But I don't understand why she even bothers. People are always going to have things to say. You don't have to defend yourself constantly and speak up. And I understand the urge. Trust me, I do. Because people are idiots, okay? People say the dumbest shit, the most outlandish shit. I'm not calling him an idiot. I'm just saying in general. You know, I see things that are said about me and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Where does this come from? Or this is so wrong. Like, what? You know, but I'm not about to address every fucking thing. If you can think whatever the fuck you want to think. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you to try to change your goddamn mind. Like, it's just not giving that. It's not worth my peace of mind. So I don't know why she continues to do this. Just for the life of me, I can't understand. And I thought she was in a good place because, you know, she's dropping her music and it's doing really well. So I thought, you know, she was just going to focus on that and, you know, focus on dropping this album and not continue to, you know, be bothered with this bullshit on Twitter and shit. But apparently she is. It's exhausting. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you're going to watch and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.